Zoho CRM Canvas is here to revolutionize the way that you view and work with your CRM data. Canvas lets you reposition elements and rebuild the structure of Zoho CRM Details page by keeping the foundations intact, yet personalizing it to your comfort and convenience. In this video, we will help you understand the experience that Canvas brings to your CRM by making a detailed comparison of it with the default CRM design and answering some of the common questions that you may have about the feature, such as, what does Canvas actually bring to the table? How exactly does Canvas improve the CRM user experience? And what are some primary benefits offered by Canvas that the default design doesn't? First, let's take a look at how a record appears in CRM as soon as you add it. Now, your CRM data is something that constantly evolves as your organization expands. Imagine your sales reps trying to find relevant information, but due to the vast amount of customer-related data that is constantly added to your CRM, they find it tedious to navigate through the system. This is because, by default, records in CRM usually have a standard view. This means they are usually presented in multiple sections of a two-column layout. However, as your organizational and CRM needs evolve, the design should too. With Canvas, your CRM is far more flexible and essentially lets you personalize according to your organizational needs. This makes it convenient for your team to filter out relevant information on your CRM page at a glance. For instance, when your sales representatives interact with your customers, they can maneuver through the new design-optimized CRM page sans the lengthy scrolls of data that they otherwise would have to browse through during the call. Canvas lets you organize your data components in a manner that fits your specific business processes, thereby increasing productivity by reducing design limitations. The Canvas Builder in WYSIWYG editor, what you see is what you get editor, that takes things up a notch by allowing you to design your pages exactly the way you want. With Canvas, you can arrange data in a way that meets your sales team's needs and makes it easier for them to use CRM for their daily work. It packs several exciting benefits, such as extensive customization, branding, flexibility in data organization, and more, when compared with the default CRM design. Let's take a look at these factors in detail. First, flexibility in data organization. By default, the CRM record detail page has a linear structure, where data is arranged in a sequential manner. So, to view a specific detail amidst all of this, one needs to scroll down to find the relevant data. On the contrary, Canvas lets you create a design framework depending on exactly how you want your data to appear. It lets you build creative pages in a non-linear manner, where you get to organize the data elements in any hierarchy you want. This minimizes time and effort taken in browsing through large chunks of data, as all of the key information pertaining to a record is available right on the top fold, and the user can infer the required details at a glance. For example, a real estate agency may choose to place a customer's property details right on the top fold, so that an agent does not have to search and scan as soon as they land on a customer record. Or, in the case of a travel agency, the trip summary, including destination, date of travel, list of documents, and other details as seen fit, could be placed right on the top left corner of the page. This way, an agent can take away key details at a quick glance. Canvas gives you the complete power to recreate the CRM page in such a way that it's aligned with your organization's needs and the brand aesthetic. However, with great power comes great responsibility. Not only can you reorganize data, you also get to choose which component appears on your page and which doesn't. Only the fields, subforms, links, and other components that you drag and drop into the editor will appear on the page. So, make sure that you add all of the key details and that you haven't left any fields out. Then, reorganize these details as deemed fit. Second, creative designs and custom backgrounds. The record detail page in CRM, by default, comes with a plain white background, which is not customizable. Using Canvas, you can fuse your brand colors and enhance the detail page. Design custom backgrounds with solid colors and eye-catching gradients to give a massive visual impact. This grabs the attention of the users, where they will be able to relate the page's context easily. Third, illustrations and highlights for better context. Making information look presentable is an art, and with Canvas, you can indulge your artistic inclination with innumerable styling options available for you. You can add images, illustrations, icons, and also highlight text as you design the layout. This holds the user's attention, breaks away from the monotony, and helps you quickly draw inferences from the designed page. For example, you can highlight the crucial data of statistics, dates, amounts, and the like in different colors indicating its importance. Besides this, you can make it contextually sound with relevant illustrations or images. For example, you can add relevant images such as a location icon next to the address section for better visual appeal, or add a beats per minute icon displaying the resting heart rate for adults in a page designed to capture patient details. Fourth, 360-degree view of customer data. Consider the Contacts module, where you typically see all of the primary details of the customer. Here, along with the key fields such as phone, email, and basic preferences, you can also display the stage history of the associated deal, the deal amount, type, closing date, and other relevant details. This complete picture helps your sales reps to understand a customer's journey right away, and subsequently have a more informed conversation as they connect with customers. So, Canvas lets you bring a related list component to the record details page and offers extensive customization possibilities for the same, so that you are offered a complete 360-degree view of a particular record. This is in contrast to the standard view, in which customization capability of a related list was limited to just adding required columns in an otherwise rigid table. Fifth, curated actions as per organization needs. Actions for CRM records are clickable buttons that let you initiate a process. For example, a send email button here to send an email to the lead, or the clone button to make a copy of the record instead of creating one from scratch. The default layout in CRM has a list of action buttons which cannot be removed or edited. Even if you do not use most of these buttons, they remain on the page. Whereas Canvas gives you the leverage to choose only the action buttons that are likely to be used. This clears up the clutter and gives those action buttons more visibility. 6. Conditional styling and visibility. For a rich user experience, logically designing the page can create emphasis on crucial data. With Canvas, you can dictate how data should be presented based on specific conditions. Let's look at an example. If a case status is set as critical, the entire case details section could have a red background, and when set as normal, it can turn to orange, thus visually emphasizing the priority of the record. This way, you can set visual cues and color code data to suit your business processes and accelerate further actions on those records. This is called conditional styling, and with this setting, you can alter the text styles, borders, alignment, and more to achieve a preferred look. In another scenario, your deal stages can be highlighted in different colors in order to draw focus to important stages. Closed won could be displayed as green, closed lost in red, and so forth and so on. Other examples include discounts and deal amounts. When discount is greater than 12%, display the field in red. If deal amount is greater than $50,000, display the amount in green. If there's an empty field in a section, highlight the section tab in red, and so on. You can also show or hide relevant components based on specific conditions. For instance, you can program CRM to show email-related list only when the email field is filled. If it's empty, the email-related list remains hidden. This way, you will keep the details page supremely relevant and contextual, and clutter-free. Well, that's a wrap. To summarize, while the default details page design still fits the bill for most organizations, when it comes to specific business contexts, it's quite a hassle to work with it. You could be drowning in data, and with no context to your page, getting lost as you work your way through multiple sections, fields, and records to find what you need. So, if you are looking for a toolset to set up your CRM page with flexible design that lets you decide the placement of CRM components as per need and requirement, alter everything from the background image to the colors, and modify the entire structure of the page, then start exploring the infinite possibilities that Canvas has to offer right away.